Have you ever felt like your hard work just is not paying off? Maybe you've been putting in long hours at the job, or, you're pouring energy into a project that just isn't coming to fruition, or even striving for some personal goal, to achieve some personal goal, like, bulking up or slimming down. But the results just seem so elusive. Trust me, I know exactly how that is. And it ain't nothing nice, right? It ain't nothing nice. It can be incredibly disheartening, when your efforts just yields nothing, right? But I'm here to encourage you and myself to take heart, because there's wisdom in the Bible, and the Bible shows us exactly what to do through these challenging times, right? So stay tuned and let's connect.
Wrudz world, Wrudz world, Wrudz world, Wrudz world, Wrudz world, Wrudz world.
Okay, so firstly, let's consider and appreciate that the feeling of frustration when things just aren't going according to plan is a real thing, right? Let's get that out the way. The truth is, many, if not all of us, have experienced this frustration before. We pour our hearts and soul into something, hoping for its success, only to get setbacks upon setbacks and seemingly insurpassable obstacles that show up in our lives, right? Now, in these times, but what I try to do is I try to go to God's word for guidance and encouragement, really, because it's tough, right? So let's explore some biblical principles that will help us navigate through these challenging times and hopefully bring some encouragement and motivation to us. All right, so what I like to remember when I'm facing with these times, like I'm facing right now, I encourage myself by remembering that God is in control. I need to trust that God is sovereign, and that even though my plans may fail, even though my plans go up in smoke and end in oblivion, God's plan is still working, right? God is ultimately in control of everything. So I need to trust that he has his purpose, and his purpose will be fulfilled, right? His purpose will be fulfilled. In Proverbs 16 and verse 9, it says, "The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps." This just reminds me that we make a whole bunch of plans that can fail. Most of them are doomed to fail, but God's plans never fail, and everything works out in God's perfect timing. So we just need to trust in his sovereignty. We just need to trust in his timing. It will work out in his time. All right, so the second principle, or the second thing that I do, so the Bible doesn't have it in this order, right? This is just the order that I do these principles in, right? So I acknowledge that God is sovereign. He's a sovereign king. He's in control. I realize I have very little control. So I go to the one who has control, right? So I pray, then I ask for his guidance and his direction. Proverbs 3 verse 5 and 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight." We sometimes rush and create these elaborate plans, right? When God is probably just saying, wait. So we really need to go to God for his direction, especially as it relates to our work. And when I say work, I'm not just talking about preaching the gospel, baptizing them in the name of the Father and Son and Holy Spirit, right? Or singing or making music for God. I'm talking about your regular day, like what you do regularly on a regular day basis, your regular day job. Like, don't take it for granted that God has you where you are, right? God has a purpose for you right where you are. The fact that you're working where you're working, in the position that you're working in, God is in control, right? So the only way for you to figure out the purpose for your work is to go to the one who gave you that purpose in the first place, right? So we really need to take some time and pray. We need to take some time and talk to God, pray and seek God's guidance. Lean not unto your own understanding. Seek his wisdom and his direction. Okay, so the last principle that I would focus on is perseverance and patience. You guys know how I feel about Solomon, right? I believe Solomon was a genius, hands down, right? In Proverbs 14:23, he says, "In all labor there is profit, but idle chatter only leads to poverty." Like, that is so encouraging. Like, when I hear this, when I'm feeling how I'm feeling right now, bro, it just lifts my spirit. Like, because this tells me that nothing is lost, nothing is wasted, right? All my work is worth something. Right? There is profit in all labor. So my mentor, who doesn't know that he's my mentor, Myron Golden, says it like this: all work works. It's either working for you or it's working on you. So allow your work to work on you so that you can become the person that your work works for. Whew. My gosh. And it's in the Bible. Like, that's why it's so powerful for me, right? Because like Solomon basically is telling me that even though I'm feeling like my work is in vain, that I'm working, I'm tired, I feel lost. What this text is encouraging me and telling me is that, bro, once I go to God and God gives me direction and guidance, I can go 100% all in that direction, and nothing that I do will be in vain. There will be profit and benefit to every single thing that I do. So what more do I need? What more encouragement do I need to keep going? So if you're the person that's feeling just like I'm feeling, you feel tired, you're worn out, you feel like you've been doing the absolute most and you're not receiving the absolute most, take heart, because all work works. It's either working for you or it is working on you. So continue working and continue to allow your work to work on you so that you can become the person that your work can work for. All right, guys. I really hope this blessed you, because it blessed me and it has motivated me to continue working, right? So follow these steps and continue working. Keep pushing, y'all.